Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. It's certainly lovely to have you with me. Today I'm doing an audio message on purpose because I want you to listen to the message that I have to give to you today. It's a very important message, and I would ask you to understand that sometimes, just hearing the voice is better than having all the vision, I guess. So I know some of you aren't feeling very well at the moment. I've been tapping into the collective energy, and some of you are feeling quite exhausted. Some of you are feeling unwell, and some of you are also feeling like you want to sleep or rest, or like you have no energy. Particularly the divine feminine feeling this way, and the divine masculine, striving to do his best, but also feeling very tired at this time. So I want to talk about the energies of the twin flame collective and how they kind of join together. So a lot of you say that my readings resonate for you, and that which is great, and because I'm actually tapping into the collective energies as I do the reading. But I just want to give a message. Here we go. Yeah, so divine masculine wants to speak to the collective right now, and it's a very important message I'm feeling. Okay, so I'll get straight into the message. I'm feeling as though everyone's feeling a bit serious, so I'll be serious today. I won't muck around and be too silly unless the cards denote that. So I've just shuffled, and divine masculine wanting to come through now. Okay, so he's saying I've had too much going on. And I'm really actually very, very sorry that I haven't been communicating with you. For some it's not at all, and for some it's that they really want to, but they're exhausted. They're just absolutely, in Australia we would say, knackered. Someone is so tired that they literally just come home from work and and go to bed, kind of thing, after they have dinner or something. All right. So the divine masculine is really seriously trying to say, look, I don't want you to think that I don't care. I don't want you to think that you're single. I don't know. He's got this real genuine worry that, you might not want to be with him, or that you might move on to someone from the past that you know. Okay, and if you watched my recent warning video, my recent urgent video, the thumbnail is of a man sort of holding, I can't think of what they are, but it's like an SOS where the red smoke sort of filters up, and a lot of people commented on that, saying, yeah, that there was someone that they thought might be trying to come in, a nasty kind of energy, a masculine energy. And so the divine masculine is, really worried about the divine feminine moving on with someone else, because at the moment he's not coming in, he's taking a pause. And so I want the divine feminine to understand that this is not something to be taken lightly. This energy that we're going through at the moment, there's been, I'm not really heavily into astrology, but I do know that there's been 6 planets in retrograde, and that it really affects our emotional and mental state. And obviously the current world stage right now is very frustrating, because people can't, come together and commune together and travel and all of these things. So if you're an empath, or if your divine masculine's an empath of any kind, you'll be feeling the energies of the collective of the world, not just of the collective of the twin flames. And so it can be really annoying. All right, so we want to go on now and see what divine feminine wants to say. Because I do have divine masculine also listening to this channel. So she's saying, look, at the moment, oh goodness, it's like an answer that she's giving. She's like, at the moment, you're not coming in very passionate, and I want to have a home with you. And so she's actually getting a little bit frustrated. Okay, I can feel this frustrated energy. And for many divine feminine, they are, with no disrespect to any of you, of course, but the root chakra becomes either underactive or overactive. And when it's underactive here, she can feel unloved, she can feel sexually inadequate, she can feel frustrated, fearful, shy or unsure. And on the other hand, if it's overactive, this root chakra, she can get to the point where, because of all the frustration and feeling unloved, she can actually become bossy, which is kind of funny. She can get into that domineering or big ego. She can even just, want to, I don't know, feel like she wants to throw something against the wall because she's so frustrated. Because divine feminine has been working on herself a lot. She's coming up quite often as the Empress in the tarot. And, this is someone grounded. This is someone who is nurturing herself, worrying about herself. And, of course, still thinking about divine masculine, who is, for her, showing up as the King of Cups or the King of Love. And she daydreams, she daydreams about this, life she wants to have with him, about this proposal that, he perhaps has made or is wanting to make in the future, a proposal of marriage, a proposal of moving in together, some kind of proposal. But then she's like, well, sorry, I'm clearing my throat because many divine feminines haven't got the balls to say it. And they want to say, look, I'm here and I'm waiting, like I'm in this receiving energy, and I know that I'm supposed to be in this receiving energy, but I'm kind of really lonely, right? So she's getting to the point where she feels lonely. And, you can have all the friends in the world, and you can have all the family in the world, and you can have a pet, I don't know, iguana, let's say, but it's not the same as having your counterpart. So let's see now what divine masculine wants to say again here. His energy is kind of exhausted, just trying to feel their way through the world right now, just trying to, for some of them, they've been unwell a little bit because of the stress. Yeah, they're sad. They're kind of in this energy of, I'm kind of ignoring her, and I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that, but I'm just really exhausted. He's feeling this energy. He's feeling this energy, and he's also, some divine feminines have said, in the recent past, listen, I'm a little bit pissed off with you. They've come out of the unconditionally loving thing, because remember, we're supposed to be unconditionally loving, but they've come out and actually spoken their truth and said, look, I know you need your time to do your stuff. They understand that, divine feminine understands that, but divine masculine has literally been contemplating so much while he's been, hermiting himself. For some of them, they have a strong spiritual or religious practice that they really, really find sacred to them. And for some of them, they've been arguing with karmics, okay? And so I don't want to put this bad light on karmics, because, you know, karmics are good and bad. The bad ones teach you very annoying lessons, and the good ones teach you great lessons, okay? So we can have good and bad karmics, but, you know, he's kind of needed to defend himself, and he's kind of exhausted because sometimes these karmics around him, yeah, he's coughing a little bit. Some of them have got a cold, you know, or a little bit unwell. Anyway, sorry, let me get back to that. Yeah, so he's had these karmics in his life which have mentally kind of made him exhausted. And, you know, mental exhaustion can be the worst kind, because, you know, the body might be willing, but when you've got mental conflict in your mind, it's more exhausting sometimes than physical exhaustion. And so, you know, some of them are feeling like Divine Feminine may not want to talk to them because they haven't come in like they've wanted to. And so it's kind of taking a little bit of strength for them to even just get up the courage to maybe make that first move. Because, you know, in the recent readings, they've been this fool for love. They're like, I'm a fool for love, I'm in love with you, you know. But for right now, they're feeling this off balance. It's like, I don't know, if you went to a fair or a show and you went on a ride and you thought, yeah, you know, you look at it from the distance and you go, gee, that ride's going to be fun. And then you get on it and it just makes you feel really woozy. Like, that's how life is feeling right now for Divine Masculine. They're feeling really woozy. And for a lot of them, they've planted these seeds with regard to work, and they're waiting for them to grow. They're waiting for the money to come in. And it's kind of, you know, like watching grass grow. You know, it's like watching grass grow, and then they've got all this karmic stuff going on at the same time. So Divine Feminine, we kind of know that you're a little bit frustrated. For some of you, Divine Masculine's not coming in at all, and for some of you, Divine Masculine is only coming in when he can. But you're holding on to the twin flame ideal. Yeah. And you're wondering, for some of you, you're wondering if Divine Masculine's, you know, pissed off at you. Or perhaps he was pissed off at you a little bit. Some of you may have had some conflict in your relationship in the past. Not necessarily the recent past, but a bit longer ago. You know, but then you know the truth. You know that the truth is that they really do want to offer you love, and that sometimes life just gets in the way. Yeah. So you're being optimistic here, you know. You're understanding that, you know, you've probably got some things that you need to work on for yourself, and so you're trying to be as positive as you can despite them not coming in. Some of you are going out into the garden, some of you are connecting to nature, some of you are, you know, I don't know, I feel like it's the summertime. You know, maybe, I don't know, or looking at the stars and wishing upon a star kind of energy we're getting here. We've got the moon and the sun here, and then the stars. So, you know, Divine Feminine, you really are being kind of dreamlike, you know, kind of dreamlike. Divine Masculine's being, you know, more third dimensional about the connection. And perhaps you're not feeling him. Perhaps you're trying to feel him in the 5D and you can't. And it's because he's kind of trapped in the third dimensional reality with work and with, you know, business and all of this stuff. So I'll just do this one more time. We'll go Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine again. So I'm just going to put all the cards back in now and shuffle for a moment. All right. But what I want you to do, Divine Feminine, if you're feeling lonely, okay, I I read this quote out the other day, and it's an Eckhart Tolle quote, or Eckhart Tolle, however you'd like to pronounce it. And it says, it's very poignant, because it says, pleasure is always derived from something outside you, whereas joy arises from within. Okay, I'll say that again. Pleasure is always derived from something outside you, whereas joy arises from within. Okay, so this is why your connection to source energy is so important, because you need to gain your strength from something that's not human. Okay, because humans get tired, you know, whether that's your divine masculine or your mother or your friend or your brother or your cousin or whoever, you know, no one can give you what you need. You know, only source energy can give you what you need. Okay, so, you know, in a spiritual sense, you need to gain your strength from God or Allah or Buddha or whoever it is for you. I really feel that some of you are kind of winging it too, with regards to your diet and with regards to taking care of yourself. You know, you're rushing around, you're grabbing, I don't know, a chocolate bar and a coffee or something like this. I'm just seeing this now, you know, like a vision, because you're busy and you're not taking care of your body. Okay, so your body needs a lot of water to survive. Your body needs sunshine to survive. Your body needs vitamin B12 foods and iron every single day, not just, you know, when you remember. All right, so this is just, I know I always go on about this, but it's really, really important. It's really, really important. Most of the population, I think it's 40% of the population, don't get enough vitamin B12, and it actually causes disease and illness. You know, all of a sudden someone's like, oh, I've got headaches, and oh, I don't feel well. And, you know, you can end up getting, if it goes on for a very long time, you know, you can even end up becoming anemic. All right. So just really, really focus on taking care of yourself. And if Divine Masculine's not coming in, then he's not coming in. And that's just the way it is for right now. Okay. I think these planets start turning around. They don't literally turn around, but you know what I mean. I think we're coming out of this retrograde. You know, I think we start to see something, you know, on the 1st of July, we're starting to come back into the normality. So you just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Don't quote me on that. If anyone does know when these planets are not being silly anymore, we can say that, then let me know in the comments, because everyone's kind of feeling this heavy energy, this lonely energy, this frustrating energy. Okay, and it does affect the chakras, and it does affect the emotional body, and the physical body too. Mentally, it can do your head in, and technology can really play up as well. Alrighty, so Divine Masculine, again, we've got this 7 of Pentacles energy. You know, he's planted the seed, he's waiting for money to come in. For many of them, they're planning to come and see you, and this is across, you know, across land. They need to cross some land to come and see you, and they're holding on to wow, they're really holding, sorry for coughing, they're really holding on to this ideal of sharing their resources with you. And this isn't just monetary, this is, you know, all kinds of resources. Their thoughts, their actions, their behaviors, their culture. Okay, so this last message from Divine Masculine is, oh my goodness, I've actually shuffled the deck. You heard me shuffling as I was talking before, really, really well. And we've literally got, I'm defending this connection, Divine Feminine. Please, 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 I don't want you to be single and away from me at all. Like, they're really worrying. And then we've got the 3 of Cups. They're worrying about a third party situation. Okay, so they're trying to they've been trying to tell you for a long time in that other warning video that I spoke about before. If you haven't watched that, watch that. Okay, they're trying to say, Don't let anyone else in. Don't talk to other guys. It bothers me, and that might come across as controlling, but you imagine the absolute love of your life, right? And divine feminine, if the shoe was on the other foot and they're talking to other women, it would affect you. So take that how it resonates for you. But this is what, the collective or whoever's coming through right now is saying, please don't go with anyone else. You're all mine kind of energy. It's really, I don't know, it's dominating and it's sexy at the same time, I guess you could say. Divine feminine. Wow. Yeah. Divine feminine's like, well, look, I'm emotionally feeling it right now. I feel like I'm on a bit of a roller coaster. For some of you, you've got that time of the month either coming soon or you've just had that. And so it can kind of enhance the emotions a bit, when women get, menstruate, you know what I mean? Take it how it resonates for you. With gender, of course, you could also be a divine masculine that's female. So that's possible too. So, some of you are just feeling like maybe you want to go to sleep. Maybe you just want to have a pause. Maybe you just need to take a few days off of work and just get yourself together a little bit and spoil yourself, make a nice big pot of soup, or I don't know, it's like this energy of, that you need to nurture yourself, because that, divine masculine's busy right now, and that he's trying to ground himself, in his physical world, and we've got the two kind of, they're not opposing energies, but they're not really complementing one another, because divine feminine's up there in this dreamy, beautiful energy of, I'm trying to connect with him in the 5D because he's not coming in, and she's in this reminiscing energy, listening perhaps to music that he could have sent, or I don't know, looking at pictures and doing all of those things. And then divine masculine is literally just in the third dimensional reality, working hard and trying to just not come undone during these weird energies. Okay, wow. Wow. Did you hear me shuffling? The cards just flew across the room. So he wants to say one last thing here. He's like, look, I'm working. I am working. I'm so passionate for you. I know I've been chained to this work and to this karmic stuff. I know I have. I'm trying not to be in my ego. I'm trying to tame my ego because, I've been really pissed off. I don't want you to ignore me when I do come back in if I haven't been coming in, please. Because I've had enough drama going on in my life at this time. I'm trying to connect with my spirituality or my religious practices so that I feel as though I'm not coming undone. But look, I'm, plotting and planning to come and see you. This is what I'm doing in my mind. I'm thinking about how I'm going to get to you. For some of them, they can't literally get to you because you live on the other side of the world. Or there are, third-party situations in the way blocking the connection. Alrighty, so let's just get messages from Divine Feminine, her soul to his soul. Her soul to his soul. I'm feeling Divine Feminine's a little bit pissed off at the minute. Oh, wow, she's saying there's a karmic woman trying to harm you. So she's feeling like there's another woman blocking this connection. That won't resonate for everyone. Then she says, I really want to hold your hand and stroke your face. Yes, she does. She's feeling lonely. She's being funny here. She says, if we moved in together, would you like to cook for me? I love you. That's good. I like that. And then she says, tell me your favorite food when we communicate next. So she's being a bit cheeky. She's saying, hey, look, if we move in together, you can cook for me. Tell me your favorite food, even though she doesn't want to cook. That's funny. All right. Sorry, I find that really funny. And she says, I love it when you wear yellow because you light up my life. So Divine Feminine's being a little bit sarcastic and a little bit cheesy because she's lonely. Oh dear. All right. That's all right, Divine Feminine. We're allowed to be a little bit cheeky sometimes. Divine Masculine says, can you tell me if you need something, please? This is in 5D. And then he's telling you, there is no one else inside of my heart. He asks, do you dream about me? I feel like I could pinch myself. He's asking, can I call you sweetheart? That's what I feel like saying. So he thinks you're his sweetheart. Wow. But he's very busy. He's busy, busy, busy. Busy as a beaver. All right, love messages from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. Love messages from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. She says, please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. Some Divine Feminines are feeling like they're not coming back. And then she says, please understand that I was in pain. I never meant to ruin things. I never meant to ruin us. That will resonate for only a few of you. She also says, I'm sorry for hurting you. I never wanted you to feel bad in any way. So some Divine Feminines may have spoken their truth and got a little bit pissed off. Last message from Divine Feminine to Masculine. I keep myself busy with the things I do, but every time I pause, I still think of you. And then it's so hard not talking to you. She really doesn't like the separation. Divine Feminine feeling lonely. You know, there's no one else that can take that space in her life that Divine Masculine takes. Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. He says, you are the best thing that happened to me in a long time. You mean more to me than you know. Yeah. Because they're working too hard or they can't come in. They say, I'm sorry that this is how things turned out. And then they're trying to reassure Divine Feminine, I'm connected with you no matter where you are. When I first met you, I honestly didn't know you were going to be this important to me. And the last message from Divine Masculine to Feminine is, please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. Wow. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. So if you were wondering, Divine Feminine, there is your confirmation. I'm sending you love, light, and peace from Australia. I love you all very much. And I hope you really enjoy this audio message today. I feel that you needed to hear my voice and not see the cards for some reason. Sometimes the cards can distract a little bit. And because of the energies at the moment, it's just good that you can get the message today. Okay? So I'll see you real soon. And Charlotte and Harry, yes, they're talking again, but just brief conversation. So that might be a message for some of you, a synchronicity that your Divine Masculine is going to come in and send you a message real soon. All right? All right. Have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'm sending you love, light, and peace from Australia this day. Bye.